struggling with anxiety or depression, that's why I say don't worry. That's our superpower. That's just the enemy manipulating our gifts, right? So we created in this image. As you go back to that's the hint right there. You go back to Genesis 1:27-28. It says, "So God created man in His own image. The image of God created him." What do you keep hearing? Image, imagination, and creativity. No other animal can do that. No other creation, right? A horse is gonna be a horse till it dies. It cannot create a horse salad for its back, right? A dog's gonna be a dog over and over again, right? We're made to solve problems, right? So we can enjoy the dog, but the human is the one that can have an imagination, think about something. Like, I'm tired of this dog running off. How do I stop chasing this dog? And I can have an imagination, think about it like God, and create a leash to solve that problem. That's what a human did. Some human said, I'm tired of this dog running off every time I go outside. What can I do? And God created them to be able to create something to be created on the land. He created a leash for that dog, and He solved the problem on earth. Part of His purpose. It makes sense. So we're the only beings. So if we're not using our imagination, that's why God wants us to get the principles, meditating on His word, then our imaginations are imagining victory, right? It's imagining breakthroughs. It's imagining abundance, right? It's imagining the right things, right? We're imagining those things, but if we don't know our promises and not meditating on that word, the enemy's gonna manipulate it. Now we worried about how things are gonna work out. Now we worried about if things gonna go wrong, we're gonna lose this job. Now we worried about if this girl is gonna leave us. Now we worried about now you're using your imagination and your God-given superpower in the wrong field. Does that make sense? That makes sense? Because he manipulates that. That's what the enemy manipulates, only because you don't know the truth. Because when you know the truth, you're going to imaginate on God's promises. You're going to meditate and imagine that thing manifested. Right? You can't so I can have life and life abundantly. That ain't survival mode. So that means that's enough for you to give through me. So let me imagine that. You know what I'm saying? My circumstances ain't saying that, but let me imagine that. Right? But God say things multiple times. Stop. Why you keep saying that? Created in your image, created. Why you keep saying that? Because that's the only attribute that we have that's God-given that nothing else has. Nothing else can imagine. Have imagination to problem solve. Nothing else can create something. You feel me? Nothing else. No other animal, I don't care what they worshiping. That's crazy. You putting something above you, no rock, no crystal. Like, you are God's image. Why are you worshiping something that's a creation? That's crazy, right? Like, you have God-given creativity, image, fruit inside of you, and you worship something that's supposed to bow down to you. That ain't got no authority. You got the authority, right? That makes sense. Even with like God just made it, like I said, even with the animals, He made it to where those things gotta bow down to us. No matter how long a gorilla you see it, it's crazy. That's just the God in you that they bow to. They can get on 2 feet for a minute, then they gotta get back down. Kangaroo can jump for a minute, they gotta get back down. Anything that can get on 2 feet and it ain't human, get back down. They gotta worship us. We made in His image.